Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fed Interviews. I got here. He is roundabout in Fed. He is huge. He's a marketable man. He goes everywhere, defeats people, and puts it on his little resume. We got here hashtag DRW Fears Rainey, or known as Christian Rainey. He is the man of the hour here tonight. So, what's up?
I'm kind of a big deal. I mean, I don't know if they've heard of me, but I'm a big deal.
With this here, you are in a winner advances to the Dark Mania 2 match for the International Junior Heavyweight Championship. International Championship, man. You're facing Elix Storms, I mean. Like,
Who?
Elix Storms.
Who? Never heard of him.
Elix Storms. He's your opponent.
Never heard of him, bro.
And,
Is that a thing, DW? That just has these no-name guys defeat the Rainey? That's all?
and it's like, whoa. But, what do you think about that match, though? On SmackDown.
I'm thinking I could do it with a hand tied behind my back and blindfolded. That's what I think about that match. And it's not cockiness, it's confidence. It's a big difference. I know how good I am. Not even gonna sweat it. That's Mania, I'm not even gonna sweat.
With you coming into DRW, you did a little petitioning with your hashtag DRW Fears Rainey with that. And you got your first match March 26th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, which is 80 miles away from where I live at here. What do you think about the transparency of your career in DRW?
There hasn't been a company I've walked into that I haven't been the best in. I mean, the whole better than the best thing. It's not a gimmick. It's not a catchphrase. It's a fact. I'm as good as Chris Zero thinks he is, as good as Hollywood thinks he is. All these guys who claim to be they're the best. I'm better than all of them. And I mean, because it's going to be Los Angeles, which is a bit of a car ride for me because it's all the way down in the deep south. It's a little bit of a trip for me, a good trip I'm willing to make because it's just step one of a transitional period. And I love transitional periods because in a transitional period, you go from one stage to the next. And right now, no one knows anything about me, but in a couple of weeks, everyone is going to know who I am. You can guarantee that.
I met you personally, and in the group called NCW. I took my hiatus from that group from the company to focus on this right here. I met you there, and you're a great person. You have great mic skills, and you're a fighting champion. But talking about your career, you were in URW. You were contracted to them, and you let your contract go with them. I seen over that you were.
URW is. I was EWA was the original company. It's like parent company and became URW. That was like one of the first places I did. It was the first Rainey company. It was the first one I took in and really wanted to be the best in. And it was never falling out because it was basically my home. And certain people didn't like it was my home, and they kind of took my home away from me. So I didn't really have a choice in the matter. End of the day, I did everything they're supposed to do in URW, and life goes on, I guess.
You walked into doors of other Fed companies out there. You show them what you do and what you always will do, and that is win championships or win matches with your little hashtag known as hashtag this company fears Rainey. I per
Every company fears me. I mean, it's just a fact. No one wants to wrestle me because they know what's going to happen.
as personally as me as a wrestler slash actor in the effect business, this is what I do here on this show. I'm an actor. I'm
And
acting.
I personally really appreciate the opportunity, man. Thank you so much for having me out here.
You're welcome, man. But with me transitioning over to the actor phase in my effect career, it's just like this. I'm going part time, and I'm going part time until I can get my full time studies back in my effect career. With you winning your full time, you want to fight. But I don't see. I personally don't want to say this on my show, but I do not fear you. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not trying to be confident. I'm not trying to be cocky. Not trying to be confident. But I'm not calling you out on my own show. But I don't fear you in my own personal views, but not my effect careers. And my effect views. I mean, but you
I
do.
can change your mind on that really quick if you want to get a little more busy with the schedule. That's on you.
You have a match at Dark Mania 2, which is in Santa Clara, California, which is 7 hours away from where I live at in real life, in my real life city here.
It's a bit of a road trip. I have to get with my buddy Stoner and drive up for that.
You are in a ladder match for the DRW International Championship where you face TJ Bryan, Masaya, Seth Moxley, Michael Wolf, Miguel Broderick, and you're in that match. What do you think about that match?
What's the name of the championship?
Huh?
What's the name of the title?
The DRW International Championship.
International Championship. I think I'm going to rename that Rainey's title because it's no title in waiting. It's just waiting for me to take it. I mean, that match is going to happen. Guys are gonna talk for months, and they've been talking. They're gonna go behind that camera, behind the microphone, go out with that stupid mustache of his. He really needs to shave that. But they're gonna get behind that camera, and they're gonna talk why they deserve to win, and how they're gonna reach and climb that ladder, and they're gonna take it, and it's gonna be their thing. But at the end of the day, they can say it's their thing. It's already my thing. At the end of the day, it's mine. They can all go against me. I'm kicking every single one of them in the face. And like, that's what's gonna happen, man. I mean, you know it. Pretty sure everyone else knows it.
There's another match out there I want you to get your thoughts on. It's a Loser League DRW matches. The winner goes on to the DRW Championship match in the main event. It's Torrance Banks versus Josh Knight. What do you think about that match right there?
I think both of them should leave. Both of them should just leave. Because you have Josh Knight, who, if you have him on a good day, he might be half as good as a guy like me. Torrance Banks, like him, he's a Chris Knox guy. He was in the Magic organization. I was a big fan of that. But that kind of disappeared, and so did THV's credibility. So how I feel is neither one of them should even show up. I'll come out during that time. I'll talk. I love talking. Talking is my favorite thing to do in the world. I don't think either one of them deserves that spot.
There's another match at Dark Mania. It's a person that you know in the EFED world, or EWO, or HOPW, rest in peace, I'm sorry guys. HCWL, his name is Chris Cage. He'll be facing Eric Draven in a Bloody Splinters match. What do you think about that match right there?
Eric Draven, isn't that from a movie?
I don't think so.
That's a question.
I don't know. I don't know. But he's
a familiar name. I think it's from the Raven. But I don't know if I'm supposed to acknowledge that or not. But you're not going to beat Chris Cage. He's one of those guys who is bred to do this, and he is as good as everyone thinks he is. Me and him have not had the honor of really going against each other in the aspect that we would like to. So, I mean, when Chris Cage wants something, you're not going to stop him. He's too good. There's a hype around him, and everyone's going to start knowing how good he is after that match, if they don't know it already.
I personally faced Chris Cage on my own, but I beat him, but I had to relinquish my spot in a match because my real life due to activities. And Chris Cage is a worthy opponent to face. But unlike Josh Knight, who doesn't promo like a little bitch he is, he's a little bitch. Me and him have a personal eat-fed beef. To tell you the truth, he is a guy that does not want to stop talking. He cusses a lot. He has a mouth that doesn't stop.
Who are you talking about?
Josh Knight. He has a mouth that does not stop.
His favorite word is my least favorite word.
But with
I'm gonna give you a guess. What's the one word he says more than any other word?
A cunt.
Yeah. Hate that word. Don't like that word. That's a fun fact about Rainey. I do not like that word. It's just so grody and
what do you think about your career in the NCW?
NCW?
Yes.
I came in with Chris Knox, which was awesome, because Chris Knox, for the longest time, was my favorite knee-setter. So it was cool to get to work with him on an intimate level. So, like, when I was with Chris Knox, we were the Dawn, which was a stupid tag team name, but, I mean, it caught on. Everyone now knows who the Dawn is. We originally joined forces because they're like, hey, we're both each other's favorite E-Fetters. We know we're better than everyone. Like, we could be main eventing any E-Fed easily. Why not team up and just completely show how much of a joke the E-Fetting tag division is? That's what we did. We went on to win the tag titles. I eventually go on to win the world title. I've held it for a while now. Chris Knox kind of fell off NCW. He's back now. And I mean, NCW, I don't like to say I found a home in NCW because it's the one set in which I wasn't thrown into the main event, how I actually had to earn my spot in the low card and work my way to the top. And now it's hard in a company like NCW. I don't know if you've experienced this with a page, how when you're tall and you're a created personality, it's much harder to get over than if you're a CM Punk, a Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. When you're a guy like that, it's easy. But when you're a creative guy, you have to work and be that much better to get noticed. So, it's an accomplishment. I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud of NCW. I'm proud of what I do for it. I'm proud of the product. And I'm proud of where I am in the East Side world right now, because I don't think I can get any better. I can only get smarter. So I'm not like Tom Brady. I only get better. Maybe the greatest of all time, my time is done.
Well, I want to say thank you for being on my show, Christian Rainey, or trending hashtag on my show, hashtag DRW Fears Rainey.
I like that. Good sound to it.
Like what he says and what he does is the truth and the reality of Christian Rainey. So thank you. So thank you very much for being on here, and I will upload this shit tonight. So thank you.
Awesome, man. It's great talking with you.
But 3, 2, 1, so ends.